Ahoy, ahoy, welcome to a brand new edition of the Ramble on Reactions. Over here is Handsome Dan Nye.
Sitting right over there is Clever Eric Mahler.
And Dan saw a movie recently that we are totally the target demographic for.
It's a movie about 4 African American women who are in their late 30s getting back together as friends from college.
We're in our early 30s.
So we're the target demographic.
Totally.
So
it's us looking in the future like, hey, that's us in a couple of years.
We're going to be, so we're going to have a whole lot of emotional baggage. We're going to come back together as friends. And then it's going to be really funny and zany antics are going to ensue. And then we're going to call it Girls Trip. No, wait, that's the name of this movie. We can't call it Girls Trip. I'm sorry. So.
Girl Trip.
Girl, singular.
Ha!
Two girls.
Loophole.
So.
2 girls, 1 trip.
Too soon? No, there's been enough time. So Girls Trip is a movie about Regina Hall, Jada Pinkett Smith, Queen Latifah, and Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, you did.
Who were college, like, best friends. And then it showed them, really nice little montage at the beginning of them, like, what they used to do and how they used to get together every few years and where they would go in their lives. And then you get it to the point where naturally everyone grows apart, everyone gets disconnected. So they decide they all want to get back together and, like...
Wackiness ensues.
Kind of. So what's interesting about this film is it's setting you up with 4 different characters, very clearly defined characters at different points in their lives. That's one thing I want to say from the beginning of this. This film is, I think, one of the reasons people are praising it so much. It's extremely well balanced. Like, it's not an over-the-top comedy. Yeah, there are a lot of, like, really, really, really funny moments in it, but it's also still pretty grounded. It's not, like, as grounded as The Big Sick, where you're getting, like, a huge plot point is the central device of this movie, but they're putting stakes. They're putting real stakes for these characters in this film, which is really nice to see, which is where a lot of comedies fail, because it's like, why do I care that this is funny? Because I don't give a shit about these characters, you know what I mean?
So you actually care about these women?
You actually care about these women. You have one girl who, like, just free-spirit, totally doesn't care. You have the one mom, you have the one who's struggling with her career, and you have the one who's very successful in her career. And I won't go into it because it's actually, like, huge plot points in this film. But there are a lot of, like, a lot of things happen to these characters through the course of this movie, and they'll pull it off really nicely. Like, you get to see some dramatic work from each one of them, as well as a lot of comedic work. But that's the thing too, with the comedy, you get something in there for everyone. You get the gross out humor, you get a dance off, you get a bar fight, like, you get a lot of, like, staples as well. You get some slapstick, you get sex comedy as well, but it's all, like, balanced really well and blended really nicely. So, like, it really, like, I was surprised. I went in there, like I said, weirdly optimistic. I actually really enjoyed it. I laughed a bunch at it.
Any negatives?
Not anything that's, like, worth dwelling on. It's like most Hollywood movies. There's a Hollywood ending, pretty little bow and everything. But I mean, it's only slightly annoying because with the climax of the film, they're bringing up realistic points and realistic things that these characters would hopefully react to in this way.
They're all going to jail.
Haha! Though there is a part in the movie where they could all go to jail, but of course they sneak away because they're clever. Actually, there is a pretty clever reason that they sneak away, but I'll leave that to you for anyone who's going to see the movie.
Or you just make it up in your mind. Let us know what you think they did.
Let us know what you think. However, this is something, it's a good film, but if it's not something you've seen a preview and you're like, it's worth waiting for. You don't have to, like, it's not like some of the other things we've reviewed lately, like Dunkirk. It's not something that you have to experience in the theater. It's a solid comedy for when we judge comedies more harshly, because it's like, why is this funny? Or this one's actually kind of funny.
Alright, so grade it.
That's B. It's a solid movie.
Alright. Well, over there is Handsome Dan Nye, who thinks this movie is not as good as Dunkirk. So, is he right? Is he wrong? Let us know in the comment section.
Why are you fishing for Dunkirk hate?
No, I'm not fishing for Dunkirk hate. You said yourself this movie is not as good as Dunkirk.
I did.
So therefore, you have to stand behind your words, Dan.
I do. I gave Dunkirk an A.
Right. So now we're gonna. So maybe someone out there is like, no, Girls' Night better than Dunkirk.
Girls' Night, was that anything like Girls' Trip, which I just saw?
Girls' Trip as well. And hey, let's not forget about our future sequel, 2 Girls, 1 Trip. So, Handsome Dan Nye, Clever Eric Mahler, please love, share, comment, and subscribe. And as always, anchors away, ramble on.
Ahoy, ahoy.